Want to show breaking updates, trends, or sales without ruining your website layout? Today we are setting up the ElementsKit Content Ticker widget for Elementor. Let's make it clean and fast. To follow along today and these features, just make sure you have the ElementsKit Pro version installed and active. First, you have to go to the ElementsKit dashboard. Then you have to go to the widget section, then look for the content ticker and make sure to toggle it on. Then click the Save Changes option so that you can use this one. Then go to the Elementor editor page, and ElementsKit gives you a massive amount of ready-made templates. So to grab this ones, you just have to go to the ElementsKit icon here, click this one and go to the sections, then search for the content ticker. So here are several options we can see, and you have to choose the one as per your website and your requirements. So I'm just choosing the first one, and then you have to click insert. This easy to get like ready-made template, which is basically a content ticker arrived in your page, and you can use it in your website and designs. So yeah, let's just work with the first one. Here you can see that, which is in the content tab, there's a ticker title. If you want to show the title, you just have to click yes, and then the ticker style is set to default, and there are other options which you see, the diagonal top, which has, we can see there is a line, and then we have a diagonal bottom, and the line has changed from this portion to that portion. Then we have like arrow. If you click the arrow, and arrow one looks pretty good, so I'm keeping it like that. And the title text is the breaking news, and you want to change this title that you can see here. You have to change this from title text settings. Then we have the enable pointer option. If you click yes, then the pointer option, see, it will look like that, and the position which is set to before, and the before one looks so perfect, so I don't feel the necessity of changing this one. Then go to the ticker content, and in the ticker content, the content select option is set to custom, and if you want to set it to post, it will just go like that. See, it's moving a bit slower than the others. Then we have the content count, which is set to 3. The trim is set to 10. These are all the default. I'm not changing this one. I'm keeping it like that. If you want to change, you can change as per your need. Then we have the select content by, which is set to category post. There are options like selected post, recent post, or the category post one. Let's keep it like that. Then here are the categories, which is set to uncategorized, but you have other options. You can set these to your settings, that which category they belong to. If it's a product, then you can change it to like that. Then the order is ASC, and we have DESC. So I'm keeping it in ASC. Then finally we do have the settings option. In the setting options, you can, if you want to see an image, you can show images from here. Then we have the image resolution. There are multiple options for the resolutions. You can select them from this section. Then we have the enable shadow, which is already set to show. Then if you want to show any description, it will show like this, but I do not need this, so let's keep it in the hide option. Then we have the effect, which is set to mark you, but we have the fade one and the typing one. If you set to the typing one, it will get like that, but this one looks good. And the animation speed is set to 50, and the reverse direction is set to no. These all are good. Then we have the style tab, which is basically for your UI design, and the directions are set to normal, and we have wrapper padding, and that's all. Then we have the style settings for ticker title, ticker content, and for image. Every settings you can change the width, height, and the border type, border radius, and the margins from this option. Then we have the advanced tab. In advanced tab, we can see that there are options like margin, padding, width, and here you will see the conditions and the other modules of ElementsKit. You can change the settings from here, and that's it. But if you want to use it from any scratch, you can, which is fully customizable from your preferences as per your needs. So you just have to go to the widgets section and look for the content ticker. With the eKit batch, we have this one. Just you have to drag and drop. See, it has already arrived, and here the title text is set to trending today. You can change from this, and other settings you can change. I have already showed the settings to you, and just go. It's completely your field, your option, your mindset. You just have to do it in your thinkings. You are completely independent to this. Then finally, we have the mobile responsiveness. You have to check this one in a serious note. Definitely, you can't ignore this one. See, we can see that the mobile responsiveness looks good. Then for the tablet one, also looks perfect, no glitch, nothing. Then we have the laptop or the desktop one, which is also looks like, pixel perfect. So yeah, that was it. Save your work and your new ticket is live. Drop a comment below to show me how you styled yours, and I will see you in the next tutorial.